How's it going, everybody? It's Ishinigami, and here to bring you another video, I guess. So today's topic, well, I guess a little bit more serious, if one wants to put it that way. They want to, I should say more specifically, they want to make us comply with mask mandates and lockdowns again. Now, they're not doing it in widespread yet. They're kind of still starting it off a little slow here at some schools and, some airports and hospitals and stuff like that. Now, I just gotta point out the very much obvious. If you comply with anything like that, with mandates of putting on a mask again, then you just clearly didn't learn your lesson the last time, right? We already know the research. Wearing a dirty mask on your face all day doesn't do shit. Not to mention the psychology behind wearing a mask all day and the disassociation you have from another person wearing that mask and the psychology that it affects the kids on, right? We're gonna forget about that. Okay. Well, the other thing that you want to be aware of as well is that these vaccines were produced in record time, when normally you need about 10 years to, test them out, find out the kinks, see what they're bad against, stuff like that. We did that in record time. Why would we trust this, right? I'm gonna pull up some other clips and hopefully y'all can see what I mean here. Let's see. So I got this clip here of Alex Jones, and funny enough, he was pointing out just days after he was saying that COVID cases are starting to be on the rise and all this other stuff like that, the mask mandates would pop back up. So let's just hear it from the man himself, right?
Testing giving us poison shots, they're testing releasing viruses, they're testing cutting off pipelines and gas and fuel and creating inflation. To create the angrier world to then organize the starving masses into launching their great reset that is the controlled collapse of civilization. So there's a cover-up in Maui, in Lahaina. They know that they didn't trim the trees. They know the trees and bushes fell on the power lines. They know they let the power on. They know they turned the water off. They know they didn't issue the alarms. They know they let the whole thing happen. And then the police chief who ran the Vegas cover-up, in my view, that thing was a cover-up, he's magically there right after they failed to buy the town out from under the people. They're saying the town's worth $5.5 billion. But once they build high-rise hotels, it'll be worth 3 or 4 times that. And we already have the governor announcing that's the plan, and Oprah and all the rest of them. This is disgusting. And Hawaii is the greatest example of a bunch of billionaires, over 100 of them, that have moved into all the major islands and are pushing everybody else out. They want it as their own private preserve.
All right, so you got clips like that, right? And then, of course, no one rules if no one obeys. You have this that broke out.
And have continued to. Hey. You're fucking done.
Now, this was in Canada, protesting over the new lockdowns and maskings, and obviously not everybody is a fan of it, because again, we know these masks don't do shit. Okay, the research already came out. Now, for anybody who wants to still be very much an advocate for it, you can do that, but it's not gonna do shit for you. Okay, fine, you can live in your little fantasy bubble that it does something, but it doesn't. Okay, I'm just telling you how it is. Right? You got stuff like this.
I liken back to 2020, and I think you just said it, 15 days to slow the spread. The only reason in hell I would ever lock my country down is because there was some sort of flesh-eating virus tearing through the population. You never do that to your country unless it is the last-ditch effort circumstance that you have no other choice. You lost running water, you lost soap. In those situations, maybe, because that is the recipe to destroy your country, is to shut it down. Don't do that again. And don't make people put fucking dirty masks on!
Nice.
I'm sick of it, man. I'm fucking sick of it! I will not do it again! Thank you.
I wonder how many people feel exactly the same way.
Right? How many other people feel that same way? Feel just so inhumane, right? When the elites, when everybody on top can just live as they want, they don't have to follow the rules. They don't have to wear the mask. They can still go out and party. They can still have their orgies. They can still do whatever the fuck they want. They don't care about you. You know? Even though they still want you to congregate inside mass grocery shops and other stuff like that. Everybody still has to touch what they have to touch. Guess what? That plexiglass that the cashiers were behind didn't do shit. Because if you think about it, whatever you touched, they had to touch. And then you grabbed it back from the bags. It's not like they sanitized every single fucking item. You can't do that, right? So, this whole concept of the way the fucking COVID procedure went down was retarded, okay? I realized it immediately, but I was just like, well, what do you do? Everybody else is freaking out. Meanwhile, I'm just like, I don't want to wear this shit. I don't wear the mask. I damn near didn't wear it anyways. I was always just like, what does it fucking do? Okay? If I feel sick, I feel sick. I won't go to work, okay? Like, that's all you gotta do. Jesus Christ, you know what I mean? You got this. Hold up.
Hey folks, Sheriff Lamb here. So I was just on Instagram on my friend Sebastian Gorka's page, and I saw he posted this, an article from The Independent, which says that there's a new COVID wave and that masks should be worn again. Right? I'm going to say this is simple and as American as I can. No.
From Arizona. You got more people that just not feeling it, right? You're nuts if you think we're gonna follow through again. This is us, the media, tossing us off the edge, right? All your small businesses, all you entrepreneurs out there, fuck you, right? That's what they think. They just don't want to say it out loud. They can care less. They can give a rat's ass about you, right? Everybody here in Texas, everybody here in the United States that, is just trying to live their best life and support their families and other things like that. The government don't give a shit about you, right? The FBI, CIA, they got their own special ops already now. They just surviving to survive. If you're too stupid to fucking realize that, I don't know what to tell you, right? But the reality is, we are, basically being fucking overrun at this point. And you gotta do some insight on yourself and figure out, or even just research what's going on locally. Who are you gonna vote for? Because they're gonna do election interference, that's for sure. What are you gonna do when Trump gets unelected? Sorry to sidetrack with that, but it's just like so many different things kind of like coincide together, right? Fuck these mask mandates, fuck these lockdown mandates. I ain't gonna comply. I'm here in Texas, so we gonna be popping off in this bitch. But for everybody else, hopefully it's not too bad for you guys. It's gonna be Asian. You got me signing out. Hopefully you have a good day, good night, or good morning wherever you're at. Happy birthday if it is your birthday, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.